What's up, you guys? It's Bianca, and I'm back with a bedroom decor series. That you guys can see more of my decor, my bedroom decor, before it hits YouTube. Now, right now, I'm showing you guys the buttons that came with the manufactured, headboard, and the buttons I'm going to be replacing it with which are these crystal buttons. The link will be down in the description box. I did get them from Amazon. So basically, I'm just going to take all the pillows off my bed so I can get a clear view of the headboard, and then we're going to go behind the headboard. And I basically removed the kind of like draping that the manufacturers put staple against the headboard to, just enclose the hardwood work. So right now I'm showing you guys how the headboard is basically made by the manufacturer. The thread is pulled through the headboard with the button attached, creating the tufted look, and it's stapled onto the back of it in a zigzag motion to secure the thread. So I'm going to go ahead and just, cut all the thread and take apart the upholstery. So yeah, once I've cut all the thread out, all the buttons will get loose, and I will then go ahead and remove them. I gotta pull them out. So yeah, these are the white buttons that I removed and the crystal buttons that are about to go in. I'm now using this thread that it worked okay. It was pretty good. Being that it was a nylon type of thread, I pretty much doubled it to make the integrity of the thread, a bit stronger, just to let it hold a bit tighter. But I will have a link in the description bar below for, actual upholstery thread that I did have to go ahead and use, because in the end of this video you will see where I did this DIY again with velvet material. So stay tuned till the end of the video, you guys. Now I'm showing you how you're pretty much gonna put your headboard back together with the buttons that you desire. There's so many different type of buttons out there, you guys. Like, go on Amazon. So basically, I put the needle through the wood and through the hole. You have to find the hole and push it through. You put the button on and then put it back through the hole. Once you've put it back through the hole, you're going to find the needle and pull it out so that you have two pieces of thread sticking out of the back. Once you pull the two pieces of thread through the back, you will need to pull tight onto it to then staple it so that you will have the tufted look. So this is pretty much the pieces of thread that I have sticking out. I went ahead and then I did a couple of holes and then stapled them rather than pull, staple, pull, staple. I pulled a few, then I stapled them. Here I'm actually showing you guys how I, just went ahead and started pre-cutting my thread so that I could work faster. And now you can see the buttons that I've done so far. They have not been stapled yet, so you can see that they're leaning out of the hole. So I go ahead and I do all the buttons and I save the stapling for later on. So as you can see, I'm pushing the needle through the back of the headboard. I'm going to find where that needle is and I'm going to pull it through. Once I've pulled it through, I will then attach the button onto the thread and put it back through the hole. Once I have the two connecting pieces of thread, I will then put it on to a panel of wood that's already been provided in the headboard and staple it. Once I've stapled it, I will then zigzag the thread, move the thread in the opposite direction, and staple that down. And that will ensure that the thread, it's not going anywhere. It's going to stay right there. And yeah, that is pretty much how the manufacturer, made the headboard. So I'm basically just following the manufacturer's way. I added way more staples just to be sure and just to make sure that everything was secure. This DIY is actually so like very simple. Like it's really actually really simple. Like anybody could do it, like for real. Now you can just pretty much see that I'm doing this over and over again. I'm pulling all the thread through and then stapling them down. Right here is an angle of me showing you guys up close what the whole process of doing this looks like, so you can get a closer view of the needle going through the back. Then you will put your button onto the piece of needle sticking out, pull it through, and put the needle back through the hole. Very simple, just like that. Really quick, I want to give you guys another option of how to do your headboard. You can go ahead and remove the backing like we did in the beginning and apply a foam, a 2-inch foam or a 1-inch foam, however big or however tufted you want your design to be. I went ahead and used a 1-inch foam from Michaels, and I laid that flat against my headboard. Then I had went to the fabric store and I chose what fabric I wanted to be on my headboard, which I went with like a very like gray, silver, velvety type of material, and I laid that over the foam. I'm actually using T-pins to hold everything in place while I get it all straightened out and things like that. And I'm going to staple it down after I've done that. Once I've stapled everything down onto the backing of the headboard, I'll go ahead and start tufting with the buttons that we used in the beginning of this video. I still wanted crystal buttons on this fabric, so yes, you guys, that is how I did all of this, and I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that it was very simple and very easy to follow. Stay tuned for the pics. The pictures are beautiful and I'm in love with my headboard now. So yes, you guys, this is basically how you take your manufactured headboard that may be plain and boring looking to something cute and fabulous in like what, 30 minutes, an hour? Like, come on. You know, it's very simple. Anyone can do this, and I'm sure you guys are gonna have great outcomes when you do this. So yeah, it's lit. It's Bianca. Follow me on Instagram at I am Bianca Richards, and make sure you guys like and comment on this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so you can, you know, be up to date and be in tune with all the things that I have going on, you guys. Yes, bless up, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.